beautiful and amazing people. This is Veronica, empathic medical intuitive and certified holistic health nurse. Hi! What's up? I said I wasn't going to do a video while I was on the road, but as you can see, I'm on the road. Okay? I'm mission accomplished in New York, so I'm headed back home. Go to pit stops, visit, and hang out with some peeps in the ATL. But on my way down, my oversoul decided to take the opportunity to teach me a lesson of 5D. And my oversoul loves to pick the most inconvenient of times to do this. So I'm driving along the I-85 southbound. And I noticed the state troopers are buzzing around like busy little bees for a good 10 miles, just stopping folks, going bananas and just stopping folks. They're tailgating them and then just pulling them over. So I decided I'm going to try to play it wise and just stay in the far left lane and set my cruise control to 65 because the speed limit was 70. So I'm going along, and then next thing I know, I see a state trooper right behind me, and he is tailgating me. Like if I was to stop short, it would have been a terrible accident. And I figured, okay, maybe he's tailgating me because I'm in the fast lane and I'm only going 65. Maybe that's the issue. So I decided to signal and pull into the middle lane. The minute I got into the middle lane, he turned on his lights, signaled for me to pull over. So I pulled over to the right. Being the mouthy New Yorker that I am, the minute he pulled me over, he came up and he said, "Hi." I was like, "Why'd you pull me over? I was going 65 and I signaled, so why'd you pull me over?" And he's like, he's like, "Well, ma'am, we're just trying to make sure we're keeping the roads safe right now. And when you changed lanes, you were a tad too close to the car in front of you." I said, "I changed lanes because you were tailgating me. I didn't feel safe. I had to change lanes." "And what exactly do you mean by tad too close?" "Ma'am, could you just give me your license, please? Where are you headed? Where are you coming from? Are you a nurse? What year is this car? Is this your car?" And I said, "Would you like my paycheck too?" Yes, I do get that obnoxious. And he's like, "I just need to run your license." I'm like, whatever. I know I had the right to say no and everything and tell him and not answer those questions. But I just wanted to get him the hell away from me before I completely lost my temper. Because I've been driving since 2:30 this morning and it is almost 4 o'clock right now. So no, I'm very grumpy. So I just gave him my license. He went and ran my license. Of course, everything's copacetic. He comes back and he says to me, "I'm just issuing you this warning because we've just had so many accidents on this road with people just driving too close." I was like, "I was not the one driving close. You were the one driving close. And if anyone was going to cause the accident, it was going to be you." "Well, ma'am, just have a safe trip back home." I took my license. I couldn't even make eye contact with him because if I did, I would scream. So I took my license, put it in my wallet, and he's like, "Oh, you be careful pulling out." I said, "Get away from my car." So he got away from my car. I pulled out, and my happy ass is back on the road. And, I call up my sister. I'm cursing my head off. And I get off the phone with her. And I'm like, what the deuce, I said, "Well, you know what? At least he didn't come up with some excuse to ticket me because there was nothing to ticket me on. He just gave me some idiot warning that I could wipe my ass with any which ways." So next thing I hear is the voice of my oversoul say, "That happened because..." I was like, "You know what? I thought, I'm in 5D now. I finally graduated. I made it through. Why are these knuckleheads still bugging me?" So, hey, sorry about that. So, my oversoul said, because 5D must be built. I was like, oh my God, really? I had to learn this lesson right now? And then I heard again, 5D must be built. And then I got a quick vision of ripping through the veils, 3D completely crumbling, the 3D matrix crumbling around Gaia, and everyone just, people walking through 4D, and then it was like a barren land. It was empty. It was beautiful, but there was like nothing there. And then I kept hearing 5D must be built. So what I'm taking from that is that 3D construct comes down, right? 4Ds open up. We get to 5D. 5D is a state of being. The energies of 5D is the energy of truth, of transparency, and with the truth and transparency comes the ability to build your heart's desire, to build, what's for the greatest good of all. Which I always knew that, because I know my role in 5D, besides being an energy healer and grounding the energy into Gaia for ascension, and also as a trigger for other light workers. I know business-wise where I'm supposed to go and how it fits into 5D. I've been given a plan since 2012. I have 3 binders full of things that I've been researching and working on nonstop when it comes to running healing clinic, organic farm, whole bunch of stuff that I'm more than prepared for. And apparently the money's supposed to come somehow. I know how the money's supposed to come, but I just have to wait on it. That's it. I'm just doing my part. So it's about building 5D. When they say that, once you hit 5D, everything's lollipops and rainbows. Not necessarily. It's using the energy of 5D, that instant manifestation energy, and the energy, and it being anchored in love, divine unconditional love. That is how the energy of 5D is anchored. Well, once you pass 4D, that's how the energy is anchored. And 5D is still material realm. It's a lighter material realm. That's why it's easier to manifest, but it's still in the material realm. The way it was always shown to me is 6D is also material realm, and then 7D, it's when you get to the non-material realm. It's a long story. I'll go into that for another time. I'd have to go back to all my papers and books and stuff that I wrote, channeling and everything like that a while ago. But all we need to know right now is 5D must be built. 3D comes down. We get through 4D. We have the energy of 5D to rebuild heaven on earth. So that's it. We have to use the energy of 5D to rebuild the heaven on earth. And I've seen how it is. I've seen images of it. I've had visions of it. I've been there many times. I didn't know how it was going to come to be, but now I know exactly how it's going to come to be, because I had to be taken there to understand my role and my place and what I have to do. So it was very specific, but now I have a much grander view of what is going to happen. So that's what I'm sharing with you guys right now. So let that one mull over, and if it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't resonate with you. It's taking a while for me to process it myself, So namaste. Have a great day. Light and love to everyone. And see you in 5D. Bye.